Howdy folks, well we're back in the wood shop today, and I thought we'd maybe show a little of the work that goes on in the background. This is a piece of maple burl, again storm damaged wood. Marty brought it over, cut it up for me. This is what it looks like. That's what you see in the forest, this big gall that's on the side of a tree. And so the darn thing is pretty heavy. I'm guessing 25, 30 pounds. So when I look at it, and it's got one side down here that's going to be flat, this is what I intend to do with it. I'm going to try and, I found the center here, and I'm going to, and I took my compass, and I drew a circle on there to see where this is going to be, and that's going to be the size of the bowl. And that's about, it'll be about 12 inches. And next thing I want to do is drill a hole in here, a 1/4 inch hole in here, and then I'll take that piece and bring it over here to the bandsaw. And this is my circle cutting jig, and I'll put that in the number 6 hole, which means it'll be a 6-inch radius, which will be a 12-inch diameter. And I'll set that on here. I hope I can get it on here. It'll be a little bit of a struggle because it's up high. It's about 4 feet off the floor, and then to raise the piece up and get this pin to go in that center hole. And then once we get that done, it's just a matter of spinning it into the turning blade, and cuts off, it should be about at this line here. So this is kind of of what you see, and then what you think about it, and what it appears that you might be able to make out of it. So it'll be a little bit of a job to get that sawed out. Without that, you'd have to try and put this whole thing on your lathe, and it'd be way out of balance. And something that heavy is dangerous and could well ruin your equipment. So I have another piece that I'm working on here while we're making this video. I think this is a piece of that flowering crab apple, and I may work on that also today. Pretty well have the outside profile made. I think I'd like it to be a little more, I'd like this to be a little thinner in here. So first order of the day is going to be to get set up and try and get this maple burl blank cut out and get it ready to put on the lathe. So I don't know how exciting this is. It's one of those things that that you have to do before you get stuff on the lathe, and you know, when you don't have a lot of help, when you're working by yourself all the time, and you kind of take pleasure in the small things. So anyway, hoping you had a good Christmas, and maybe eventually we'll get this thing on the lathe, and I'll try and show you some of the pictures of it being turned down. Okay, thanks for watching. Talk to you later.